Hi there, it's Sherry, and welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're new to my channel, this is my grief journey. You have landed on my grief journey. I have several videos posted, all of them entitled My Grief Journey. I would invite you to go back and look at the first one. It's called My Grief Journey Number One. It definitely tells a little bit more about where my journey started, things that helped me, things that didn't, just a whole lot of things like that. So I would invite you to go back and look at that. It's called My Grief Journey Number One. However, I will tell you, my journey started September 20th of 2024. Excuse me. Um, my husband passed away then, and it has been definitely a journey, and it will continue to be a journey. But anyway, I make these videos. I started making them as a way for me to heal, and I've found that I really enjoy making them. Um, and if it's helping me, hopefully it's helping somebody else. Okay, so if you like them, give me a thumbs up. You definitely comment. I welcome all comments. And subscribe if you'd like to see new content. Now, that being said, on to today's topic. If you're somebody who's been following me, welcome. And I do have a lot to talk about today. So, the last time I made a video, I mentioned that I got my kitchen island put together, and how I was so excited about it, and then I cried because my husband wasn't here. And so, but I just want to tell you, I want to bring up how my night went at work. Okay, I had a horrible night. I work at Amazon overnight, in case you forgot. And I had planned on early. Thank God, I planned on taking off early. I got off at 2:30. I normally have to work till 5. So I'm so glad I had already scheduled that time off, because I had an awful night. So let me tell you how my night started. When I first got to work, I was sitting in the break room waiting for it to be time to clock in. And as I'm sitting there, this girl came walking into the break room, and she goes, "Oh, Sherry, I just had to tell you." She said, um, "I saw you the other day eating lunch in here, and you and I'm not going to even say his name, but she said, me and this other person, she said, y'all looked so cute together. You look like such a cute couple, and I'm so glad that you found somebody," and just going on and on about me having a boyfriend that I don't have. And I was just like, whoa, 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 wait a minute. And I didn't really say a whole lot. What I said was no, no, no. I said, don't start that rumor. That is not true. That is not, just don't even start that. So basically what she's talking about, um, Amazon's a large place. We have a lot of break rooms, and the and I generally eat lunch in the main break room, which is the largest of them all. But anyway, there, and you get to eating lunch with your friends, or your coworkers that you get along with. Well, there's for myself, there's several, I don't know, probably 6 or 7 women that we all sit together at lunch if we're working that day. And then there's this one man that has been eating lunch with us. And it all started, well, it started a while back. There was this one woman that he knew from the department they worked in. And so he came over um, because of her. He came over. I don't think he knew a lot of people, and he came over and sat with her, and then now he knows all of us, and we all get along. He's just a really, really sweet man. And, but, and this is the second time this happened, by the way, okay? Um, right now it's 18 months since my husband passed. When it was a little bit past the year mark, I had who I thought was a good friend came up to me, and she said, and it was kind of the same thing. She came up to me and she said, "Oh, I saw you in the break room with so and so." She said, "You have a new boyfriend," and I think it all started with this one girl, and but at that time it was the same thing. I just said, "Oh no, no." But this girl today was even more, saying more things. Well, like I said, I didn't say much other than don't start that rumor. It's not true. But at the moment, when it was all first starting, when she was saying it, I was doing everything I could do to not cry. And now I'm going to cry. I don't like crying at work. I hate it. So I held it the whole time I was working. I had a horrible night. All that was going through my mind, that was going through my mind. My husband was oh my gosh. I was thinking of so many things, thinking of was thinking about our life together, and there were so many things, but the whole reason I'm making this video, well, one thing, it always makes me feel better, but the other thing, way back to video 1 that I just told new people to go look at, way back to that, I used to talk about people saying stupid things. And I used to really say, don't say stupid things. And then I stopped doing that because I didn't want to come across as mean or anything. So I stopped that. But I'm going to get on that again for right now. I know most people mean well, but I'm just going to tell you right now, if you know somebody who has lost anyone, but especially if you know somebody who's lost a spouse, either way, if they lost a spouse, please, please, please don't assume that there's been enough time passed and this person wants to start dating again just because they're talking to someone of the opposite sex. Don't assume that they're wanting to date this person. Please leave that up to them. If they want to date, they'll do it. They don't need anybody pushing them towards that. Because I'm telling you, when that was said to me today, I felt so disrespected. It was like they weren't even caring about my feelings and they were laughing, and it wasn't funny to me. It was so hurtful to me. It was like a joke. And So please, please don't put anybody through this. Just think before you talk. Don't just assume that somebody's ready to move on with some man. And they might be, but please just leave that up to them. It's not up to you. And my God, why, why are we in a society that all it takes is talking to somebody from the opposite sex and all of a sudden, oh, that's your new boyfriend? Did you ever stop to think maybe I don't want a new boyfriend? I mean, I have said, one, I'm definitely not there. I'm not ready for that at all. No, definitely not. I can't even, at this point in my life, just the thought of being with another person just makes me nauseous. So I'm not saying it would never, ever, ever happen. I'm not looking. And if it did ever happen, literally God would just have to open that door for me, because I'm not trying to find someone. But to start rumors around work that, oh, that's my new boyfriend, was to me so disrespectful to me, as everybody there knows I'm a widow. And I think it was, I mean, I don't know. It hit me wrong. It hit me. Am I wrong to feel that way? Am I wrong to feel hurt by that? But it definitely hurt me. It hurt me bad. And I had a bad night all night long because of it. But I don't think it should be, I think you need to really pay attention to what you say to somebody who's lost a spouse. Like I said, don't just assume. Don't assume that that's what they're wanting to do. And not only did I feel like it was disrespecting me, I think it was disrespecting my husband's memory, and which I hold very dear. I mean, I guess that was another reason it upset me so bad, because it was so, it was like acting like my marriage didn't matter to me at all. And my marriage mattered to me a whole lot. We were together for 37 years. I mean, but the main reason for this video is to mainly say what I said. I've already said it. I'll say it again. Please don't do that to anybody. Don't just assume. I mean, if you know somebody who's lost someone, and you know for a fact that they're at the point of that they're wanting to date, and they've let you know they're at the point of letting to date, then that's okay. But don't just assume. Don't. And I'm, I know not everybody's, I'm at a point, I'm emotional. I mean, I'm very emotional. I cry really easily, as you know, because I've cried on here a lot. But like I said, am I wrong? Am I wrong? I don't think I am. But, we'll see. But anyway, I'm not making a long video. I'm going to end this. I just want to say it's okay to not be okay. And, hey, I had a bad day, and it's okay. And it's okay to cry. But like I always say, grief is a journey that never ends. It changes as time goes on, but it never ends. And it never ends because the love never dies. And here's my cat. Come on. Come on, you coming over here? She comes in every video normally. Come on, you gonna come? She, oh, oh, sorry. I thought, uh, she scratched. She scratched a sore, and I thought it was it was bad, but it wasn't. Sorry about that. Anyway, um, now I lost my train of thought. Um, anyway, just try to think of something positive that you're going to do today or you have done. I'm off for the next 5 days, so I hope to get a lot done here in my house, in my projects that I've been doing. So I I will be fine. And then, so that's my positive. And just and count your blessings. Just count your blessings. It is very easy to get stuck in everything you've lost, but try to remember all your blessings. And I'm going to have to do that because I got so down. I got so put down by that and so depressed. And so, all those lovely emotions that pop up because of grief. But I can say that just what, I know I have I was just blessed to know my husband, period. And I got to be with him for 37 years. So, but that right there kind of tells you, I mean, he was the love of my life. And to take it lightly and to act like, oh, he's gone now. I'm ready to move on. We're to another one. And it just really hurt me. It just hurt my heart. So, anyway, with that, I'm going to get off of here and I will see you in a couple days. Bye bye.